What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and thank you for joining me here in my kitchen once again. Now Memorial Day has come and gone. The parades have marched their way through town, and with those summer days quickly approaching, that means that it is now officially grilling season. It is outdoor picnic season, barbecue season, one of my favorite times of the year. And of course, this means that you're going to be having picnics, you're going to be having family over and friends over. You're going to be wanting to make food. You're going to be wanting them to bring food. You're going to want to bring food to picnics that you go to. And one of the must-have staples, aside from a nice hot grill and some yummy, yummy meat, is the pasta salad. And today, I'm going to show you a nice, simple, and delicious pasta salad. But guys, before we actually roll into all that in the video, I need to take a moment to just do a little bit of channel maintenance and ask you, hey, if you're new here and you like what I'm doing or you like my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, consider sharing with your friends, and throwing a like on there too. Maybe leave a comment if it interests you. They say it helps the YouTube algorithm. Let's see if that's actually a thing. Alright guys, now this pasta salad is really, really easy to do. Of course, you're going to need a bowl to put the pasta in, and you're going to need any given amount depending on how many people you have. This is just for myself and my wife, so I've got about a pound of pasta in here. I know that sounds like a lot, but we're actually going to save it over the next couple of days and eat it, because this is one of those ones that gets better the longer it sits. So you're going to put your cooked pasta, make sure the pasta is cooked and rinsed and cooled down nice and cool. You're going to go ahead and put that in the bowl. Now I'm using a mix of spirals and ziti, but you can use any kind of pasta as long as it's not like, you know, spaghetti or linguine, something like that. You don't want the stringy long pastas, but any kind of small pastas, noodles, elbows, bow ties even. I really love tortellinis with this salad as well. But this is what I have at hand, so this is what we're using for today. Okay, so you got your pasta in the bowl. Alright, now we're going to start adding ingredients. The first thing we're going to add in is some diced onion and minced carrot. We're going to just go ahead and throw that right on the top. Make sure you get that all in there nice and nice. A little bit of sun-dried tomatoes, which are delicious. Olives. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there who don't like olives. I'm telling you, you're not even going to notice that they're in here. They're just going to add a nice little tang to the rest of the dish. Now, these ones, these are mixed Greek olives that I got. I had to pick them myself and dice them up. If you're going to use olives, use any olives you want, but make sure that they're pitted or that you actually take the pits out yourself, because you don't want to bite into that. It can break your teeth. You're going to have dental work. That's a lot of money. You're going to piss off a guest if it happens to them. It's more of a headache than you want. So make sure that they're either already pitted or that you take the pits out yourselves so nobody breaks a tooth. And you don't have to go to the dentist. Alright guys, next up on the list, I'm going to use some diced up pepperoni. Again, you want to use as much as is necessary for the amount that you're making. It's going to go up and down depending on how much you're actually making. I myself don't really measure because it's all kind of in my head, but if I had to hazard a guess, I have used about a cup of diced pepperoni, 1 small yellow onion, which I don't have to guess at that I did, and 3 large cloves of garlic. You're going to take some cheese, any kind of cheese you want. I happen to be using a nice sharp white Vermont cheddar today. This dish is also really good with feta or gorgonzola, blue cheese if you like. Okay? All of those are acceptable. Really any kind of cheese you want as long as it's flavorful. Mozzarella is not going to really give you any flavor. You'll get some nice texture, but it's not going to really give you any flavor. But a nice sharp, cheddar or a provolone, feta, blue cheese, gorgonzola, whatever, those are going to give you nice flavor. You can even throw Gouda in here if you wanted to, and that would be delicious, okay? So really any kind of cheese you want. In this case, like I said, I am using sharp white cheddar, so we're going to use that now. And we're only using a little bit of this in this dish because of what we're going to be using as the dressing. Alright, you're going to take a nice 2-finger pinch of salt and pepper. Do that twice. Throw a little over your shoulder for luck. Alright, make sure you get it all in the bowl there. Now guys, you can really add whatever you want into this macaroni salad. Macaroni salad can really take all types of stuff. Now I'm not going to be putting any celery in this one. I will be adding some shredded carrot when my wife gets home, and in fact, I'll probably insert that here so you can see it get mixed in. Okay, so I did finally get the carrots. Here they are, all nice and shredded up. And if you don't want to buy shredded carrots, you can't find shredded carrots, you can always just use a cheese grater like I did and slice them up yourself, shred them up yourself. Easy peasy, no problem at all. So we're just going to go ahead and add those in to the already mixed salad. I'll mix it up a little bit more for you guys, and I'll show you because you saw what it looks like, or you'll see what it looks like anyway, without the carrots in. And now when you put the carrots in, it adds a nice little bit of color to the salad. So it's not all just that, dull colors. You get a little bit of bright in there too. And like I said, if you add other stuff in there, peppers, whatever you want. So just make sure you mix everything up good, making sure it is nice and coated. And now back to the rest of the video. Most people like to dress their macaroni salads with, mayonnaise or Miracle Whip or Italian dressing. All of those are good, and especially the Italian dressing, because like I said, I am not a mayonnaise fan. Now we are going to dress this particular salad with balsamic dressing. Alright? I'm trying not to show you the brand here because I don't want to get in trouble for copyright or anything like that. But you're going to take it, you're going to shake it, you're going to dump it in there, alright? And you want enough to cover it. This is actually going to end this bottle, and I've got another bottle sitting over here. If we need it, which we most likely will, we're just going to put this... My sink's over there. We're just going to put that over there. Okay? Now you can already smell the flavors in here. And, oh, it is smelling amazing, guys. Alright, we're going to give it a little rudimentary mix up here. And just see how much cover... Oop, let's not lose any pieces here. We're going to see how well this coats the pasta. Alright? Okay, so this actually coats the pasta pretty well. I am going to add a little bit extra to it, just because I want to make sure that it doesn't dry out while it's sitting in the fridge. You can also see why I want the carrots in here, and why you can put really any other thing in here. Alright, this is a very dark colored pasta salad. You've got the meat in here, the cheese makes a nice contrast. You can put different types of onions in here. Really whatever you want in a pasta salad. Alright guys, all that's left now is to throw a wrap over the top of it and stick it in the fridge. Let it marinate till the time of the picnic. Now I do suggest that you make it at least a couple hours ahead of time. The night before would be even better, but at least a couple hours ahead of time to give the flavors time to set in and kind of marry together. And it also gives you a chance to let the dressing soak into the pasta. So if it ends up drying up a little bit because it soaked up too much, you can add a little bit more in there, keep it moist, and keep it delicious. A lot of people forget to do that. They forget that pasta is absorbent. It soaks in the moisture. And then they end up with either really mushy pasta because they put way too much in, or they end up with really dry pasta because they didn't make enough. So it's always best to start with a nice coating and then add to that if you need to. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find this useful. I hope you find this recipe delicious. And stay tuned throughout the summer, guys. If you, like I said in the beginning, subscribe if you're not, because we're going to be doing grilling and we're going to be doing meats and all types of stuff all throughout the summer. I got a bunch of stuff to show you guys that I think you're really going to enjoy. So make sure that you're here for that. And until the next one, guys, stay hungry. This episode was filmed in front of a sleeping infant audience.